Welcome to Hollywood Star Celebrity, your backstage pass to the stars. Today we're diving into the spooky, kooky world of the Addams Family, 1991. Ever wondered where the iconic cast is now in 2025? Let's find out. Raul Julia Gomez Addams. In The Addams Family, 1991, Raul Julia portrayed Gomez Addams, the eccentric, charismatic, and deeply devoted patriarch of the quirky Addams family. With his dashing appearance, boundless energy, and overwhelming love for his wife Morticia, Gomez was both a charming and slightly manic figure, forever caught in his strange, yet lovable, world of dark humor and macabre interests. Raul Julia, born on March 9, 1940, was 51 years old at the time of filming. If he were alive today, he would be 85 years old, but his iconic portrayal continues to resonate with fans of all ages. Judith Malina, Granny. Judith Malina played Granny, the feisty, unpredictable, and delightfully eccentric matriarch of the Addams family. Known for her mischievous spirit and quick wit, Granny added a touch of chaotic wisdom to the family dynamic, often found brewing strange concoctions or offering bizarre, yet heartfelt, advice. Born on June 4, 1926, Judith Malina was 65 years old at the time of filming. Had she been alive today, she would be 99 years old, but her unforgettable performance continues to bring a unique energy to the beloved character. Christopher Lloyd, Uncle Fester Addams. Christopher Lloyd brought Uncle Fester to life as a lovable, eccentric, and slightly mad character with an undeniable charm. Known for his wild energy, goofy demeanor, and deep affection for his family, Fester's zany antics often straddled the line between absurd and endearing. At the time of filming, Christopher Lloyd was 53 years old, born on October 22, 1938. Today, in 2025, he would be 87 years old, but his portrayal of Uncle Fester remains one of his most iconic and beloved roles. Elizabeth Wilson, Abigail Craven. Elizabeth Wilson played Abigail Craven, a cunning and calculating antagonist who sought to disrupt the peaceful chaos of the Addams family. As the scheming lawyer with a hidden agenda, Craven's calm demeanor and sharp wit made her a formidable foe, all while subtly weaving her way into the family's strange world. At the time of filming, Wilson was 70 years old, having been born on April 4, 1921. Were she still with us today, she would be 104 years old, but her chilling yet captivating portrayal remains a standout in her illustrious career. Dan Hedaya, Tully Alford. Dan Hedaya portrayed Tully Alford, the slick, morally ambiguous lawyer who becomes entangled in the Addams family's bizarre world. With his scheming nature and constant attempts to outsmart the eccentric family, Tully's character brought a perfect balance of comic villainy and desperation. At the time of filming, Hedaya was 51 years old, born on July 24, 1940. Today, in 2025, he would be 85, yet his portrayal of the unscrupulous Tully remains a memorable part of his varied career. Dana Ivey, Margaret Alford. In The Addams Family, 1991, Dana Ivey plays Margaret Alford, a sophisticated but scheming lawyer hired by the villainous Fester Addams' adversaries. Margaret's role in the film revolves around manipulating the Addams family, particularly aiming to deceive them for financial gain. At the time of the film's release, Dana was 50 years old. Now, in 2025, she is 83, still celebrated for her extensive career in film and theater. Carel Struycken, Lurch. Carel Struycken portrays Lurch, the towering, stoic butler of the Addams family. With his imposing 7-foot frame and deadpan delivery, Lurch brings both eerie charm and unexpected moments of humor to the family's eccentric household. His character is mostly silent, communicating with dramatic gestures and the occasional "you rang?" In 1991, Struycken was 43 years old, and now, in 2025, he is 77, continuing his iconic role in various film and TV appearances. Christina Ricci, Wednesday Addams. Christina Ricci plays Wednesday Addams, the morbid and sardonic daughter of the Addams family. Known for her dark sense of humor, sharp wit, and unsettlingly calm demeanor, Wednesday steals every scene with her deadpan delivery and goth-inspired look. At the time of the film's release, Ricci was only 11 years old. Now, in 2025, she is 45, having evolved into one of Hollywood's most versatile actresses, still embracing roles that allow her to channel that same quirky intensity. Jimmy Workman, Pugsley Addams. Jimmy Workman portrays Pugsley Addams, the mischievous, fun-loving son of the Addams family. Often seen with his mischievous grin, Pugsley enjoys playing pranks, engaging in strange experiments, and being an accomplice in his sister Wednesday's dark schemes. At the time of the film's release, Workman was 11 years old. Now, in 2025, he is 45, and though he stepped away from acting, his portrayal of Pugsley remains a beloved part of film history. John Franklin, Cousin ITT. Cousin ITT, portrayed by John Franklin in the 1991 film The Addams Family, is a quirky and mysterious character known for his long, flowing hair that obscures his face, his fast, incomprehensible speech, and his eccentric personality. He adds a touch of whimsy to the family dynamic with his unique presence, often offering comic relief. In the film, Franklin was in his early 30s, and as of 2025, he is 54 years old, still carrying that iconic look in his career retrospectives and fan appearances. Paul Benedict, Judge Womack. Judge Womack, portrayed by Paul Benedict, is an imposing and stern figure in the story, known for his upright sense of justice and his role in attempting to solve the mystery surrounding the Addams family's inheritance. Tall and slightly intimidating with his sharp features and commanding presence, Womack's character becomes entangled in the family's bizarre antics. At the time of filming, Benedict was in his early 50s, and as of 2025, he would have been 87 years old, had he not tragically passed away in 2008. His memorable performance still resonates with fans of the film. Christopher Hart, Thing, brought to life by Christopher Hart, is the ever-helpful, disembodied hand that serves as both a loyal companion and a silent observer to the Addams family. Though just a hand, Thing's expressive movements and quick thinking make him an indispensable part of the family, often acting as the unsung hero in many situations. At the time of filming, Hart was in his early 30s, and as of 2025, he is 64 years old, having continued his career with appearances in film and television while maintaining a special connection with fans of his iconic role. Anjelica Huston, Morticia Addams. In the 1991 film The Addams Family, Anjelica Huston brings Morticia Addams to life with her signature elegance and deadpan humor. Morticia, the matriarch of the eccentric and morbid Addams family, exudes a dark charm, effortlessly commanding attention with her sultry yet icy demeanor. Huston's portrayal of the character is both haunting and magnetic, creating a perfect balance of macabre grace. At the time of filming, Anjelica Huston was 40 years old. As of 2025, she is 73, still a celebrated actress with a timeless presence. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which movie cast you'd love to see in our next video. Thanks for watching Hollywood Star Celebrity, where stars never fade.